The Mapiripán Massacre was a massacre of civilians that took place in Mapiripán, Meta Department, Colombia. The massacre was carried out from July 15 to July 20, 1997, by the United Self-Defense Forces of Colombia, an outlawed right-wing paramilitary group. On July 12, 1997, 2 plane loads of paramilitaries arrived at the airport of San José del Guaviare, which also served as a base for anti-narcotics police. The paramilitaries then traveled through territories where the Colombian National Army manned checkpoints. On July 15, 1997, the paramilitaries arrived at Mapiripán. They used chainsaws and machetes to murder, behead, dismember, and disembowel a number of civilians. Because the bodies were thrown into a river, it is unknown exactly how many people died, but the U.S. State Department claimed in 2003 that at least 30 civilians were killed in proceedings before the Inter-American Court of Human Rights. The government of Colombia admitted that members of its military forces also played a role in the massacre, through omission. General Jaime Uzcategui allegedly ordered local troops under his command to stay away from the area in which the murders were taking place until the paramilitaries finished the massacre and left. Retired General Uzcategui was later prosecuted, put on trial, and subsequently acquitted. On 25 November 2009, the Superior Tribunal of Bogotá revoked the previous sentence, and condemned General Uzcategui to 40 years in prison. Orozco conviction. Hernán Orozco, the former colonel accused of failing to stop the massacre, was given a 40-year sentence for murder in 2007. Carcuccio surrender. One of the paramilitary leaders allegedly responsible for the massacre, Duma de Jesus Castillo Guerrero, aka Carcuccio, surrendered to authorities on May 20, 2008. After having been considered dead for half a year. Uzcategui arrest and conviction. Jaime Humberto Uzcategui, a former army general whom it found had ignored calls for help during the massacre, was arrested in 1999. His trial took place in a military court and he was given 40 months in prison for omission in 2001. On 25 November 2009, the Bogotá Superior Tribunal announced in a ruling of 90 pages that it had granted a 40-year prison sentence to Jaime Humberto Uzcategui. It was the longest sentence that had ever been given to an officer in the army in the country's history. Jaime Humberto Uzcategui was declared guilty of kidnapping, murdering and falsifying documents belonging to the public. His sentencing came at the age of 61. He is still innocent, according to himself. He said, "I have the tranquility of innocence and I also have the tranquility of proof."